I wanted to talk about the new movie that's coming out called Cirque du Freak. If you guys haven't heard of it yet, the trailer's already on YouTube. It's basically about a series of books written by Darren Shan. And it's about vampires because I love vampire books. But the movie hasn't come out yet, but the trailer, it looks freaking awesome. They're gonna make the movie, because there's 12 books, so they're gonna make the movie on the first 3 books. And they named it The Vampire's Assistant, which is the name of the second book. Kind of excited, and at the same time, the trailer kind of looks like a kiddish kind of movie. Like, that would be more scary looking. If you guys want to see the trailer, I'll put the... Is it this side? Where the thing is? Yeah. I'll put the link right here. If it's wrong, then you know where to find it. I'm kind of excited about it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I hope they don't screw it up like they screwed up Twilight, and I already talked about that. The thing is, it looks cool. They're putting a couple of like humorous parts in there because the books are supposed to be, they're kind of funny, you know, like the books aren't all that serious. Darren Shan, who is the author, his character is also named, like, it's supposed to be his story, but you have to read all 12 books because there's 12 books to understand. I hope they don't make it like kind of like for kids only, because that would kind of suck. Maybe if I got like a look at what the rating is for the movie, maybe I would be more excited. If it's PG-13, I'd be happy. If it's PG, it's just like, oh, not that much stuff is gonna go on. Then again, like the first 2-3 books, I don't know, like the series is kind of bloody, but I don't remember because I haven't read the books in like a year. So, especially the first one. The first one is like all about, it's about this kid, his name is Darren Shan, and he has a friend named Steve. So they basically go to a freak show, and Mr. Crepsley, I don't know, I never knew how to pronounce his name, so I always pronounce it Mr. Crepsley, but whatever. You see in the trailer, because the trailer they already tell you, Mr. Crepsley asks Darren if he wants to become a vampire. I'll show you the books though. Like, the books are freaking amazing. They're cool. And they're not like all romantic like Twilight for people who just don't like Twilight at all. There's like one book that's romantic and that's it. Like the third book that's going to be in the movie too is called Tunnels of Blood. I own all the books except for the first one and the third one, and I own every single one of the rest. Okay, I grabbed all my Cirque du Freak books. They're like all right there. They're like, it seems like a lot, but it's not. That's the first book. This one. And it's called A Living Nightmare. So the first one, I guess I can read you the first one. The plot of the first one, maybe that'll be easier for you guys who haven't even read Cirque du Freak. Darren Shan is just an ordinary schoolboy until he gets an invitation to visit the Cirque du Freak. Soon, Darren and his friend Steve are caught in a deadly trap. Darren must make a bargain with the one person who can save Steve. But that person is not human and deals only in blood. I forgot it even had anything to do with Steve. It has something to do with Steve. I don't know if that's how they're gonna make it in the movie. In the trailer, it doesn't show you that it has to do with Steve. Like, Steve is in the trailer. He's the guy that came out in Bridge to Terabithia. That kid, I forgot his name. Is it something Hutchinson? Crap. If I find out, I'll put it like here somewhere. I don't know. This is the second one. The second one, I think the second one's just about him going to the Cirque du Freak and meeting all the people that work there. I don't have the third one. The third one was like one of my favorites. The third one, he meets this girl. I forgot what they named her in the movie because her name in the book is Debbie. That's what her character was going to be in the movie, but then for some reason they changed it to, I think they changed it to Rebecca, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, why don't you just leave it as her regular name? But And the trailer shows her, it shows that she has like a tail or something. Like, was I looking at it wrong? There's like a tail coming out of that girl's, you know, ass. And I'm just like, because in the book she doesn't have a tail. She's like human. WTF? Yeah, that's Tunnels of Blood. So those three are gonna be in the movie. They're gonna mesh them up, make some dough, and bake it into a cake. And that cake is gonna be Cirque du Freak. Okay, I'm gonna show you the rest of the books. This is the fourth one. See, they're small, like they're not huge. These books have like huge letters. Like they're not even that small. Or I think. Vampire Mountain, that's all I can tell you. Fourth book. The books aren't even that big. You can read them in like one day. What I love about these, each book has its own like wool thing right here. Like when each chapter, like this one's a wolf. Vampire Mountain has like these dudes. The fifth book is Trials of Death. The Vampire Prince, a sword, has a sword. As you can tell, there's like the big books and the small books. If you're really picky with the covers, like I am, like I was really picky with the covers, and then at the end I'm just like, I'm just gonna get it because I just really want to read what's going on. I recommend the small books because I like their covers way better. So Hunters of the Dusk, one of my favorites. This one has a frog. Alleys of the Night. It's the 8th book. A question mark. Number 9. This one's called Killers of the Dawn. Number 10 is cool. So number 11, Lord of the Shadows. Snake. I have no idea how the author came up with this ending. It was just amazing and twisted. Sons of Destiny, the very last book in the series. So if you want to read the books before the movie, please do. So that is my review for the Cirque du Freak trailer. I gave you a look at the books. If you guys are still not convinced to read it, J.K. Rowling has a quote on like every, or not a quote, a review on every single book. She does. Every single book. I swear. I'm trying to see if one of them doesn't have J.K. Rowling on it. J.K. Rowling, J.K. Rowling. Or Rowling. They all do. And she likes them. It's fast-paced. She says J.K. Rowling. And it's the New York Times bestseller series. Or best-selling series. There you go. They're really fun. They're fun. Read the book.